Day 6 First half start. Performance. Performance. You will be impressed by the performance of fantastic high school students. Conflict. Conflict. As a result, this reduced the potential for conflict among the ethnic groups in Babylonia. Cure. Cure. Taking a rest can help a patient cure his disease. Origin. Origin. Scientists have traced the origins of shopping back to prehistoric times, when shopping was called hunting. Proof. Proof. Through an experiment, however, Francesco Redi proved this belief false. Statement. Statement. We think such statements are objective, but they aren't. Constant. Constant. In fact, that rule, if obeyed, will bring us a lot of friends and constant happiness. Gene. Gene. For example, scientists have isolated the gene that makes insulin, a human hormone. Comment. Comment. With the internet, people can send comments and questions. Likewise. Likewise. Likewise, Tolkien and his works inspired Lewis to create Narnia, his fantasy world. React. React. When you cross paths with a stranger or accidentally catch someone's gaze, how do you react? Grab. Grab. He put his hand out and grabbed my hand tightly. Good luck to you. Disappear. Disappear. Once the factor causing stress disappears, the stress hormones quiet down. Species. Species. Like many deep-sea species, little is known about the toothfish. Despite. Despite. Despite the success of the book, Johnson was continually short of money. Recent. Recent. Most workers are often teenagers, recent immigrants, or others in desperate need of a job. According to. According to. According to a scientist, house plants can help keep indoor air breathable. Gradually. Gradually. The body gradually goes back to normal. Fall. Fall. It is natural for a newborn to fall asleep while sucking at the breast, a bottle, or a pacifier. Regularly. Regularly. If we overeat regularly, we may become obese. Day 6 first half end. Day 6 second half start. Argue. Argue. Sometimes we argued or didn't get along with others in our group. Overcome. Overcome. Heather Whitestone overcame many obstacles on her path to the crown. Suppose. Suppose. Suppose what it would be like to read the story of your life before it actually happens. Focus. Focus. Each time you give a compliment, you focus completely on the other person. Lower. Lower. Once cooked, however, beans can help lower blood pressure. Advice. Advice. When we ask our friends for advice, we really want them to agree with our actions. Exist. Exist. Tens of millions of pages exist on the internet, and many more are being added every day. Appreciate. Appreciate. I appreciate all the effort you've put in teaching and wish you a happy retirement. Function. Function. A backup system failed to function. Advertise. Advertise. The junk food is often advertised in commercials by their favorite cartoon characters. Guilty. Guilty. At home, I felt a little guilty. Emergency. Emergency. I was at the emergency room at your hospital yesterday. Conclude. Conclude. They concluded that smoking caused a person to look older. Roll. Roll. Even if you do not act in the show, mastering such a difficult role will serve you well in the future. Surround. Surround. The ice that surrounded and protected the village began melting. Purchase. Purchase. They can purchase hat knitting kits on the official sponsor website. Embarrassed. Embarrassed. I was always embarrassed with his questions. Spread. Spread. Her aim was to spread positive learning values to all children and even their parents. In addition. In addition. In addition, touch screens are usually easy for the user to learn. Meanwhile. Meanwhile. Only 2 people, meanwhile, reacted to the poison ivy leaves. Day 6 second half end. Day 7 first half start. Treatment. Treatment. The treatment to obtain a brilliant smile may take up to 4 years. Risk. Risk. The willingness to take a risk is very important in starting a new business. Refer. Refer. Obesity refers to having too much fat in our body. Original. Original. I urge you to follow your original plan from last year. Reward. Reward. I'm not paid like millionaires, but I'm rewarded in other ways. Social. Social. An analysis points out that sports are closely linked to social inequality. Range. Range. Bacon had a wide range of interests. Latest. Latest. They dress in the latest styles and continue to change their image to follow this year's model. Own. Own. Is it legal to own a machine gun in America? Describe. Describe. It described a fictional attack on New Jersey by invaders from Mars. Rely. Rely. She has become a wonderful friend I can rely on whenever needed. Staff. Staff. I am writing this letter because of the long delays and the bad service I received from your staff. Purpose. Purpose. This is an act of giving. This is usually done for kind and good-hearted purposes. Relieved. Relieved. Maria was still uneasy, but when she looked at her father's face, she felt relieved. Praise. Praise. Praise the child for paying a compliment or listening courteously. Spoil. Spoil. It is not acceptable to create a bridge that is spectacular in itself but spoil its local environment. Strategy. Strategy. You adapt to variation itself. It was a brilliant strategy. Supply. Supply. This is supplied by a shop, especially a supermarket. Still. Still. Still, people don't take drunk driving seriously. Distinct. Distinct. There is a very distinct difference. Day 7 first half end. Day 7 second half start. Fix. Fix. My bike was crushed. My dad tried hard to fix it, but it was too broken. Former. Former. Winston Churchill, a former British Prime Minister, was an amateur artist. Guarantee. Guarantee. The problem in this model is that it does not guarantee how much a person will laugh. Essential. Essential. A decision maker's knowledge and experience are essential and can contribute to a good decision. Blame. Blame. Man has mainly been blamed for the threatened Arctic. Delay. Delay. I arrived at Portland Airport to discover that the flight had been delayed. Indicate. Indicate. For example, short hair that is carefully cut and styled may indicate an artistic personality. Possibility. Possibility. However, you must strictly follow safety rules in order to decrease the possibility of accidents. Physical. Physical. Does parents' physical touch communicate their love to the teenager? Tip. Tip. The tip of the 8th finger on the left hand is placed against that of the 9th finger on the right hand, as shown in figure 2. Room. Room. If you just scribble anything on the board, you may find yourself without room to complete your explanation. Master. Master. I get really impatient because I want to master all the techniques as soon as possible. Comfort. Comfort. If we do this, I'm sure more visitors will come to Euro Disney in comfort. Hang. Hang. Check if the nail is secure and hang your picture on it. Expand. Expand. Since then, the field of it has vastly expanded. Achievement. Achievement. For years now, it has been said that high self-esteem is essential for achievements. Beat. Beat. The only way to get through life, he concludes, is to beat people. Moreover. Moreover. She had, moreover, been brought up with great care by her aunt, Katrin. Benefit. Benefit. If you spend most of your time online, then you're not getting the full benefits of reading. Form. Form. A dilemma tale is an African story form that ends with a question. Day 7 second half end. Day 8 first half start. Celebrate. Celebrate. Last Sunday, my wife and I celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary. Frustrated. Frustrated. Helen was very frustrated as a child. Search. Search. They searched every room and surrounded Mark's mother. Represent. Represent. We humans use language, that is, a system of symbols to represent ideas. Tell. Tell. Dogs can tell whether you like them or not. Income. Income. These combined housing expenses should not be more than 28% of your gross income. Vocabulary. Vocabulary. It means that you probably know an even smaller proportion of the total vocabulary of the language. Depression. Depression. However, in depression, we often lose this inner capability. Desire. Desire. Others turn to drugs in order to fight their body's natural desire for food. Critical. Critical. Social support is critical to changing all kinds of behavior. Tragic. Tragic. He thought that it was tragic for so many sailors to die on that hidden rock. Float. Float. When ships came near, the waves made the mark float back and forth and the bell ring clearly. Announce. Announce. Winners will be announced on March 27, 2020. Emerge. Emerge. An increasing number of self-help groups have emerged in recent years. Record. Record. Speeds of more than 225 kilometers per hour have been recorded. Tax. Tax. About 30% of their salaries is taken away for taxes, housing, and food. Overweight. Overweight. An amazing new invention helps overweight children. Criticize. Criticize. So don't criticize anyone else's idea until everyone runs out of ideas. Mark. Mark. Try to hang a question mark over it all. Slightly. Slightly. Try on both shoes, as most people have one foot that is slightly larger than the other. Day 8 first half end. Day 8 second half start. Debate. Debate. The debate became heated. Expert. Expert. According to the experts, kids aged 4 to 12 should exercise for 60 minutes or more each day. Typical. Typical. The building will use much less energy and water than a typical office building. Aim. Aim. The aim of natural control is not to eradicate pests and diseases. Crash. Crash. If you are in any place you expect you might crash, consider elbow and knee pads and a full-face helmet. Analyze. Analyze. People don't listen to music and analyze the lyrics thoroughly at the same time. Depressed. Depressed. One rainy day, one of my regular customers came in looking depressed. Donate. Donate. Working women donate most of the clothes to the store. Symptom. Symptom. Symptoms of colds and the flu. Cooperation. Cooperation. They will give you a special discount coupon in return for your cooperation. Award. Award. The Key won 11 literary awards and is now in print in 14 foreign countries. Judge. Judge. New York Times best-selling author, David Farland, with over 50 published novels, will be the judge. Shallow. Shallow. If our knowledge is broad but shallow, we really know nothing. Twist. Twist. I put the jar on a box and twisted it open. I took the firefly out, in an attempt to set it free. Participant. Participant. Participants are not allowed to receive outside assistance. Heel. Heel. When Rasputin showed himself able to heal her son, their bond became truly stronger. Stand. Stand. Many nobles couldn't stand him anymore. Context. Context. Always check to see if the context can give you some clue to its meaning. Steady. Steady. Meanwhile, imports fell to $100 billion in 1999, after which there was a steady increase in imports. Advantage. Advantage. Electric cars have many advantages compared to traditional ones. Day 8 second half end. Day 9 first half start. Melt. Melt. When the sun shines, its heat melts the ice cubes on the tray. Issue. Issue. However, despite these benefits, safety issues have been raised about these green vehicles. Scary. Scary. One day he had a very scary experience. Reaction. Reaction. The disappearance of these animals sparked a chain of reactions. Independence. Independence. When children are accustomed to using a toilet and toilet paper, they can gain independence. Figure out. Figure out. I knew he had a car, so I couldn't figure out why he was taking the bus. Nod. Nod. When her father smiled and nodded, she ran over to join her friends. Interaction. Interaction. Typically, doctors have more power than patients in the interaction between them. Maintain. Maintain. We keep a spare tire in our car and maintain health and auto insurance. Suit. Suit. Some businesses require their employees to wear a uniform or a suit. Significant. Significant. One of the significant advantages of the touch screens is that it's very easy to use. Import. Import. A country must import at least some professional manpower from other countries. Exit. Exit. As the lunch period was ending, she got up but did not head straight for the exit. Generate. Generate. The entire concert's power could be generated without polluting or a need for fossil fuels. Breathe. Breathe. Dolphins need to reach the surface of the water to breathe. Inspire. Inspire. They are inspired by the woman's words and pictures. Miserable. Miserable. After all, you choose to be happy or miserable. Support. Support. In this way, we support the people who do self-directed English reading. Extremely. Extremely. The water was extremely cold, so he designed and wore a new suit. Proper. Proper. She saw children living without proper nutrition and education. Day 9 first half end. Day 9 second half start. Concentration. Concentration. The study of math needs lots of concentration and practice, but it isn't really hard. Degree. Degree. Right after finishing his program and received his degree, Martin moved to Boulder. Polite. Polite. The student really wants more dessert but is trying to be polite. Remarkable. Remarkable. Indonesia achieved the most remarkable increase during this period. Insist. Insist. Other parents, however, insist that children do not learn a work ethic this way. Guard. Guard. The only way for him to guard his father was to choose hope over despair. Means. Means. Body decoration, however, was, and still is a most popular means of showing human vanity. Pretend. Pretend. I pretended to look at the clock. I faked I was late for something. Nutrient. Nutrient. Nutrients from the digested food in the stomach can be absorbed directly into the blood. Observation. Observation. Good conclusions come from good observations. Disturb. Disturb. You cannot make any noise that can disturb your neighbors. Correct. Correct. I corrected the mistake and developed confidence in my abilities. Settle. Settle. So they got married and settled in Millerton. Rich. Rich. They are also rich in dietary fiber as well as protein. Aware. Aware. The above graph shows the percentage of people who were aware of ebooks in 2012. Ashamed. Ashamed. Unfortunately, holes in socks were common in my family and I was ashamed of them. Bother. Bother. Rather, it's the self-doubt that bothers you. Behave. Behave. Moreover, the experience would be ruined if people were to behave in such a way. Related. Related. He made up examples that were related to things she was interested in. Current. Current. There are many reasons for the current problems in the world's poorest nations. Day 9 second half end. Day 10 first half start. Plane. Plane. A plane is mostly flat or gently rolling. Detail. Detail. Adults tend to see the big picture, children see the details. Enable. Enable. Jet travel from the 1970s, which replaced cheap cruise ships, enabled people to travel abroad easily. Share. Share. Share a hobby or other interests. Greet. Greet. Then, you'll be the person your family wants you to be when you greet them. Romantic. Romantic. Most of you are familiar with the romantic notion, love at first sight. Expose. Expose. If you expose a floppy disk to heat, it will destroy the data. Assume. Assume. They may assume that you already know it. Draw. Draw. They may make extra large heads and small bodies or huge hands and feet to draw special attention to them. Trap. Trap. These 3 layers trap air and keep the person warm. Crime. Crime. Some associations work together with the police to help protect their neighborhoods from crime. Abuse. Abuse. This sometimes has led to abuse. Appropriate. Appropriate. It helps users know their appropriate reading level. Deliver. Deliver. It is changing the way newspapers deliver the news, and their relationship with readers. Locate. Locate. The plan is to locate the new fire station in this town. Host. Host. We will then select the top 10 amazing pets and post them online. Intend. Intend. He intended to restore them after the battle. Greatly. Greatly. You will be greatly disturbed by the music. Likely. Likely. People who enjoy blues, jazz, classical, and folk are more likely to be creative. Feature. Feature. One of the most interesting features of the leopard sharks is their three-pointed teeth. Day 10 first half end. Day 10 second half start. Assignment. Assignment. School assignments have typically required that students work alone. Recommend. Recommend. An Italian dietitian, Chiara Trombetti, recommends that people should drink coffee in the morning. Major. Major. Does the school have a major in your field of interest? Invest. Invest. She invested all her money and even persuaded a bank to finance her new business. Defeat. Defeat. They defeated the enemy completely with the help of the wonderful cream. Rescue. Rescue. The firefighters trying to rescue her were running about in confusion. Limitation. Limitation. Positive thinkers are winners who recognize their limitations, but focus on their strengths. Belonging. Belonging. Books, Papers, and other personal belongings are scattered around the site to make it seem more private to others. Oxygen. Oxygen. Whales breathe oxygen. Ruin. Ruin. Contrary to popular belief, reading books in poor light does not ruin your eyes. Isolate. Isolate. She explains that the victims had one thing in common: they were socially isolated. Neglect. Neglect. You will make fewer mistakes in life by paying attention to what others are doing than by neglecting them. Lung. Lung. In reality, the heart is in the middle of the chest, placed between the two lungs. Anger. Anger. Anger can make you physically sick. Priority. Priority. Studies show that 70 to 80% of women say the most important priority is their family. Enormous. Enormous. When I entered the theater with my classmates, I was shocked by how enormous the screen was. Unusual. Unusual. We saw an unusual sight, a car on fire by the side of the road. Long. Long. When a daughter is grown, her mother tends to long to recapture the intense physical closeness she had with her child. Basically. Basically. Basically, almost everything we see or hear today comes to us in digital form. Roughly. Roughly. The decline continued in 1985 to reach an all-time low of roughly 900. Day 10 second half end.